For another edition of CMU Hockey Weekly Recap, for Tyler Marcotte, I'm Shawn Bednard. Let's get right into it. U of M Flint came into town this weekend, and the Chippewas took care of them pretty handily. A 7-1 win on Friday night, a 3-1 win on Saturday afternoon. What were you most impressed by with the Chippewas play in this series sweep?
I was very impressed with their overall game. They played really well defensively, played, dominatingly offensively, pretty much commanded their will throughout both those games, and then special teams killed 13 out of 14 penalties and then had a couple power play goals. So just a great game by the whole team overall.
Talk about 10 goals on the weekends for the Chippewas offensively. This is a U of M Flint team that comes in usually scoring about 3 goals a game. We held them to 2 on the weekend. Big testament to a defense that kind of looked like it wasn't sure of where its step was going after that Aquinas weekend.
Yeah, it was definitely in need of a confidence boost. When you let in as many goals as you do against one of the best teams in the country, Aquinas, it's hard to get your confidence back. So coming up against U of M Flint, shutting them down to 2 goals in 2 games, very important for this team. And I think there are high expectations coming into these next 2 weeks for the Chippewas.
And speaking of these next 2 weeks, and speaking about the expectations, we talked to the captain, Michael Chotsko, and Coach Cataline about their expectations going into these final 4 games of the semester. Here's what they had to say.
Everybody played good. Our goaltending looked good. RJ looked good in that. Averlov looked good on Friday. Just the whole team played really good this weekend.
We need these wins. There's no other way to put it. We need these wins. And, starting these first 2, or getting these first 2, I guess definitely helps. And next week, or this weekend, we should get another 2. So I definitely think that it was a big step in the right direction for us.
Chippewas facing off against the lowly part of the MCHC, facing off against Northwood University this weekend, have not recorded a win in the conference yet. Chippewas are hoping that they can take advantage of a couple of easy teams to finish out the regular season and smoothly sail into the MCHC playoffs down in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, 2 very important must-win games here for the Chippewas against a Northwood team that's struggling. So they just played Lawrence Tech last week and lost both of those. So those are 2 teams that are struggling, and when you lose to another team that's struggling, it's not going to do well for your confidence. So Chippewas definitely need to pounce on the vulnerable Northwood, the Timberwolves.
The T-Wolves, they call themselves. Northwood this weekend, final weekend of January. Chippewas will face off against Lawrence Tech. That'll end their regular season. Chippewas' first game of the weekend is Friday night at Northwood University. That's an 8 p.m. puck drop. Tyler and I will be on the call at 7:55 p.m. from chipshockeycast.com. And then join us here at Ice Arena 3 p.m. on Saturday as the puck drops against Northwood University. 2:55 call for us. We hope to see you there at chipshockeycast.com. Thank you for joining us for a CMU Hockey Weekly Recap. And as always, fire up chips.